Hey YouTubers, this is the Kid Doctor here, and I have come to you with another mod showcase. As you can see, it's pretty extensive, and this is the portal gun mod. Let's get started. So here we have the crafting recipe for a miniature black hole, which is 8 of the ender pearl dust, which you'll find the crafting recipe for later, and 1 nether star. Now this seems pretty pricey, but it'll be worth it later. The actual crafting recipe for ender pearl dust is when you smelt an ender pearl in a furnace, which gives you the ender pearl dust, and that can be used to craft a few things. The main part of the mod is the portal gun, which is crafted with 2 obsidian, 5 iron ingots, 1 diamond, and 1 miniature black hole. The portal gun is actually really cool. When you hold it in your hand, you can see there's the 3D effect, and around your cursor there's the logo for the portal gun. Now when you press R, you delete all portals you get. Like if you place 2 portals down, or 1, and then you press R, they both disappear, but none of the other portals disappear. The G key can be used when you're pointing at a block to pick it up. The key can also be used to let it go, so if you get some momentum on your throw. That was lame, but you get the point. Oh. Let's just pretend that it went really far. Even in the game, I'm wimp. Anyway, you can throw it anywhere you want. Also, if you press the middle mouse key, you can zoom in. And although there are mods in which you can do this, this is probably one of the coolest. Now, you can do a lot of things with the portals. They obviously link to each other, in which you can go in one, come out the other. But when you do something like this, which is probably one of the most famous things you can do with portals from the game Portal. And if you pay attention, you don't actually die. There are other portal guns you can get though. Like Atlas's portal gun, which is a character in Portal 2. You can get by putting light blue dye and default portal gun in a crafting bench. The Peabody's portal gun, which is Atlas's partner, can be placed in a crafting bench with dandelion yellow, and default portal gun makes Peabody's portal gun. And if you place a piece of ham and default portal gun, you'll come out with the bacon gun, which everyone's just gonna rave all over. And another character in Portal 2 is called Potatoes, which is a form of GLaDOS, which is a character plus a potato, which is made with 1 dandelion yellow dye, 1 potato, 2 redstone torches, 2 redstone repeaters, 1 jukebox, 1 button, and 1 redstone. This makes potatoes, which can be attached to a default portal gun to make the potato gun. The potato gun, it has random colors, and sometimes the potato talks, which is pretty cool if you want an annoying voice. And if you smelt a default portal gun, then you will get the single colored default portal gun. And I believe you can do this with any of the variations of portal guns. And if you take 4 iron ingots, 2 diamonds, 1 miniature black hole, you can get 2 portal spawners. When you power the portal spawners with redstone, you get a portal, but only 1. So if you connect that with another portal gun, It's useful for adventure maps. And what has been holding the portal guns is the portal gun pedestal, which is made with 1 obsidian, 3 iron ingots, and 1 redstone. When you right click on a portal gun on a pedestal, you immediately get it in your inventory, and then you can put it right back on the pedestal. In these colors are the different portal guns. And these two are Peabodies. These two are the default. These two are Peabodies, and these two are Atlases. This is the bacon gun, and this is the potato gun. The potato gun has randomly generated colors for each gun. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Now over here is the arial faceplate, which is made with 3 iron ingots, 1 redstone, 2 obsidian, and 1 glass. The arial faceplate can be placed over 2 blocks like any normal block, but it does something pretty special. You can launch an object like a pesky squid. Excuse me, don't break my arial faceplate. Stop. Stop. And he's dead. You can also throw an item with the Q key. But also you can throw yourself. Which brings us to the next part of the mod showcase. Have you ever wanted to not take any fall damage? Well, then this mod is for you! In these 2 crafting recipes, you can build 1 long fall boot. The differences in these recipes is if you want to be hardcore, get some diamonds, and if you're a wimp, just use 2 obsidian, 3 iron ingots, and the hardcore recipe is 6 iron ingots, 2 diamonds, and 1 obsidian. If you combine 2 long fall boots, you get the long fall boots pair, which you can equip as boots. And if you can see it, they're a little bit 3D, which makes them a lot cooler. And if I give you a demonstration, if you take off the long fall boots, you'd probably fall to your death. But with them, you can fall unharmed. The next part of our mod showcase is the weighted cubes. The first weighted storage cube is made with 4 iron ingots and 4 stone in this order. The weighted storage cube can be placed down like any normal block, and if you pick it up, even without a portal gun, you can do this however long you want. The weighted companion cube is just the weighted storage cube matted with a rose. And the weighted storage cube vent requires 5 iron ingots, 1 redstone, 1 weighted storage cube, and 2 glass panes. This is the weighted storage cube vent. If you activate it with redstone, it will drop a weighted storage cube. If you activate it again, the first one will disappear, another one will drop. This can go on infinitely. The crafting recipe for the weighted companion cube vent is just the same as the other one, but with a companion cube instead of a storage cube. Another special feature about these cubes is if you right click them with cyan dye, they go crazy. And they sound like a basketball. But once they hit water, the effect wears off. So if you ever want to go crazy, then this is the mod for you. Still, if you burn a weighted companion cube in a furnace, I don't know why you would do that, but then you get the music disc Still Alive, which is written by Jonathan Colton and performed by Ellen McLean. If you smelt that, then you get the radio loop. And the radio is crafted with 5 iron ingots and 1 radio loop disc. If you shift right click it, it turns on and off, and it sounds like this, just over and over again, till you go crazy. Turn off, please. Thank you. And you can also pick it up like you do with the companion cubes and storage cubes. So if you just ever want to get rid of it. Also, if you combine the radio loop and the Still Alive disc, you get the Want You Gone disc. And all of these are Portal songs, so that's pretty cool. The next part is the high energy pellet launcher and catcher. The high energy pellet launcher requires 4 iron ingots, 2 gold ingots, and 1 redstone. The catcher requires 2 obsidian, 2 iron ingots, 2 gold ingots, and 1 redstone. These, if you pay attention to this brilliant contraption here, will launch and throw pellets. And then the catcher catches pellets. And once the catcher has it contains a pellet, it gives off a redstone signal. And if you shift right click the catcher, it will throw out. But the catcher the thrower bounces the pellet back. But be careful, because if you get in the way of the pellet, you die. And what you see here is the electronic intelligence indicator. This is crafted with 1 glass, 1 redstone, and 1 iron ingot. At first, it just shows a blue X, but once powered with redstone, it gives you an orange check mark. So for adventure maps, you can show the testers that they did well, or if they still have stuff to do. In our next segment is the turrets. With 5 iron ingots, 1 redstone, and 2 obsidian. You can hear that they're talking. They just like to interrupt stuff. And then there is an off chance when you're crafting turrets that you will get the oracle turret, which will not shoot and just says, "I'm different," and other things. If you smelt a regular sentry turret in a furnace, you will get the defective turret. Get ready to have some fun. As you can see, the turrets shoot actual bullets. And will shoot at anything that moves. The oracle turret doesn't do anything. And the defective turret has a red line but will not shoot at you. You can kill these things with 1 hit. And you feel really bad whenever you try and kill an oracle turret. You also have kind of a glitch on some aerial faceplates where they don't show up. To wrap this final part of the mod showcase up, we have portal spawners. And what they do is once you power with redstone, they will make one portal. And you can choose whether or not you want it to close the portal once you get rid of the redstone. And one final really cool feature of the mod is, first of all, you can have the portal open and it counts as your portal in the portal gun. But if you shoot at the moon, brace yourselves, it turns into a black hole of death. And if you get too close, then you automatically die. And the death message is that you were sucked to the moon. Well, that's it for this mod showcase. I hope you enjoyed it. And please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and most definitely share with your friends. This is Kid Doctor signing out.